Hello everybody, Megazord Extra, back at it again to give y'all another very exciting video. And yes, I know this is the first time in a very long time though, but yes, I am back with my Gamers Briefs, and there's quite a bit of topics I wanted to go through and talk to y'all today. And we have several news topics to go over and discuss, such as, Ubisoft revealing their next new conference that's going to basically showcase what all they have planned to release this year. They dropped details on that. We got our first brand new look at next-gen games of what they could actually, look like, thanks to the Unreal Engine 5, and we have like a little demo take to kind of go over and talk about, as well as there was a brand new Mario game that was revealed out of the middle of nowhere on a random Thursday morning, and oh gosh, I got a lot to say about that. And then we also got a brand new State of Play that was featuring nothing but Ghost of Tsushima, and man, that game looks absolutely stunning. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive up into all of these news topics and more, starting now. On Monday, May the 11th, Ubisoft announced a Forward digital conference, and this is basically the next big thing that they basically have in place in spot of E3. That's basically going to reveal some of their next, game announcements that they have to want to reveal to us. And in a news release, they basically stated that with major gaming shows having been canceled and postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic, Ubisoft has announced that it will host its first ever digital conference. The event is called Ubisoft Forward and is a promise to be an E3-like showcase with plenty of exclusive game news, exciting reveals, and much more. And the Ubisoft Forward will take place on July the 12th at the following time. So it will take place at roughly noon Pacific time, or 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. in the UK, or 9 p.m. throughout the rest of Europe or whatever though. So that's roughly around the time period that this event will basically take place on July the 12th. So honestly, this ain't no shocking surprise. Pretty much, with every different company that has basically participated in E3, basically had to find some kind of digital way to be able to showcase all the different games that they wanted to show that is coming out either, for the rest of 2020 or even beyond that, with a larger window frame though. So it is nice to finally, get some confirmation of when we potentially see some Ubisoft games, and hopefully we get to see some of the same with other companies. And here in a little bit, further down the video, there's also one other company that also happened to make an announcement as well though. Now on Tuesday, May the 12th, we got a little reminder, because honestly this really slipped my mind as well though, but Marvel's Iron Man VR is set to release on July 3rd, and we should have some more upcoming news in the upcoming weeks. Now with this title, oh shoot, you know what, man, I really love myself some Marvel, and I really do love myself some Iron Man though, but with this game being a VR thing, and I know a lot of people would have been really stoked for this game if it honestly wasn't just VR. I don't know. I just feel like people honestly kind of keep forgetting about it until we get some news release with, them saying, hey, here's a little update for it though. But, it's nice for all of those that, have a VR kit for their PlayStation 4s. I really hope you honestly are able to enjoy this game though, but this is just a little reminder that yes, it is going to be coming out and releasing on July the 3rd. On Wednesday, May the 13th, it was revealed that Square Enix won't be holding an online event to announce new games despite E3's cancellation. And at first when I heard about this, I was like, oh, that's kind of shocking, because I was thinking they would have some stuff to kind of showcase or whatever though. But they explained that making assets in time has become difficult due to the ongoing pandemic, and they are currently exploring other options to share news. And as for now, they are gonna announce titles on an individual basis. So basically, from the whole kind of conclusion I basically kind of got from this, as a matter of fact, that hey, Square Enix might not have something in the same avenue as the Ubisoft Forward conference where they're going to showcase a whole lot of their games. No, they're going to take it, one little piece of information at a time. And Square Enix is participating with that Summer Game Fest that Jeff Keighley, the person that runs the Game Awards, they are participating in that. So I feel like, hey, they're going to, be participating with that. But, if they had, a game announcer for one particular game, hey, they're going to get with them and say, hey, tune in on our channel. We're going to drop this little information out here. And then, going from that point forward, Forward, they're just gonna sort of kind of piecemeal it all together though. But we're just not gonna get like no big old showcasing like what we got within their last E3 conference, which was actually a really big banger though. So yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of the Square Enix news. Moving on to the next topic. Epic Games shows off live PlayStation 5 gameplay footage via Unreal Engine 5. Now, this right here, oh goodness. Oh man, I was really kind of impressed with what they basically showed, because recently we just got a reveal of the Xbox Series X showcasing off quote-unquote gameplay footage, basically from third parties, but we didn't get to see anything from the first party studios. And for a lot of that stuff for the Xbox Series X reveal with those third party games, it was basically running off a PC, because if you saw them find quotes down at the very bottom, it said, this is supposedly what it's supposed to look like. So we didn't really actually get to see it in real time though. But the matter of fact that Epic Games actually created a demo from scratch, showcasing off the new features that can be used within Unreal Engine 5 and having it run natively on the PlayStation 5. This was really like our first new look at what potential next-gen games could potentially look like. Now, this Unreal Engine 5 isn't supposed to release until some point in 2021. It could be mid-2021. So we do have a little ways off, and at least for any kind of launch titles for the PlayStation 5, it's still going to be running, that Unreal Engine 4 until we get to 2021 with the Unreal Engine 5 though. So it was really cool to kind of see that though, and this was all basically running off of a PS5 development kit. So seeing this demo run off of it, it was really cool. And honestly, man, that demo, I honestly kind of want to see that as an actual game. I don't know, this sort of kind of looked fun though. But along with that footage, Epic confirmed that Fortnite will also be a launch title for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, which, to no shock and surprise, I don't think that was a huge shock towards anybody or whatever though. It just sort of kind of seemed that it was something expected or whatever though. So yeah, it was really cool to be able to see, what a new look of what the next gen consoles are able to produce in terms of the gameplay aspect, an actual gameplay aspect, and not just cutscenes or whatever though. So I think, the future of the next gen is going to be very promising. Now on Thursday, May the 14th, oh shoot, this was when stuff got crazy on that day, because oh shoot, I rolled up in the morning, rolled over, checked my phone. One of my friends, Apollo, told me and said, hey, you know what? Hey, check Twitter, man. Something just blew up. And I was like, what is he talking about? I went straight to Nintendo's Twitter account. And I was like, what the heck is it? I tried to click on it without even looking at reading the text or whatever though. And we got a brand new Paper Mario game that was revealed. And it's called the Origami King. And it's releasing on July the 17th. And I'm like, oh shoot, that is crazy. And I'm like, man, oh my gosh. The matter of fact that Nintendo was sitting on this game for at least a decent amount of chunk of time, and they just say, you know what, hey, this game's coming out in record time, like 2 months. I don't know exactly how, with other games in the past, how quick was it from announcement to release date, but 2 months? That's a very short window frame time. And I was like, ooh. And the bigger question is, this supposed Paper Mario game was part of a rumor with other 3D Mario remasters coming, as well as 3D World are also coming because of this Mario 35th anniversary. So does this give a little bit more credit towards that rumor? I mean, you still gotta take it with a grain of salt though, but this year could really be promising. And you know what, Nintendo might be starting to pick up steam a little bit now. Oh man, I just don't know, man. But man, I'm really shocked with this Paper Mario game. I am planning on getting this though, and there's a lot more stuff that I wanted to say about this Paper Mario game though, but you might have to look forward to a future video, maybe during a part of my podcast where I'm able to even do a bit more of a deeper dive and kind of express some of the thoughts that are basically kind of running in my mind right now, because it will take way much longer than what I want to intend within this gamer's brief though. But overall, I got some really good impressions, some really good vibes. Man, that story element was hitting just as hard as, gosh, I want to say it's Super Paper Mario from the Wii. And ooh, man, there's a lot of stuff I just want to say about this game though, but stay tuned to my channel in order to get my full thoughts and impressions of what I thought about this game. But overall, I am hugely excited for when that game is supposed to drop on July the 17th. And lastly, on that day, we got a brand new state of play, and it was all dedicated towards Ghost of Tsushima. Now, originally, I've been saying this to myself, if I were to get a PlayStation 5, and if the PlayStation 5 is backwards compatible with the PS4 games, with, you know, some of the bigger PS4 games like the Spider-Man games, or maybe Persona 5 Golden, or, you know, games of that nature or whatever though, if it's backwards compatible with that, you know what, I will get a PS5 though. But however, with all of those games, there was only like really one main Sony first party studio game other than Spider-Man that I honestly kind of kept my eye out on, and that was Ghost of Tsushima. And in this showcase, man, oh my gosh, I had some really strong vibes with Breath of the Wild, with their showcase of how open this world is and all the different things that you can do on it, riding on a horse, collecting items, collecting flowers that allows you to customize the way how you look, and the type of equipment that you wear depends on like the certain kind of stats that you will even have in the game, and that will basically control the way of combat, how you fight. You basically have a main version of where you're fighting as a samurai though, but you can also fight as the ghost, and the ghost part of the game is more so like, it seemed like from what they kind of showcase off, the more stealth-like that you can actually act like in the game though, so you're kind of going in and, you know, trying to get rid of these certain kind of people and whatnot though. But man, I don't know, this is something about the open exploration of the game, how the wind can basically guide you to your next the next area of the game, whether you're also looking at smoke from the sky that, you know, maybe you can follow it that way, or following these animals or the wind that basically take you to different monuments in the game that allow you to open and recreate certain save points so you can be able to fast travel to that. I don't know, man, it's just something about the whole exploration of the big world. I don't know, it just got me so captivated. I hadn't felt like that since playing, you know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so I had some really good vibes in terms of explorations though. But I think the combat is actually going to be really fun as well, especially the ghosts, because I can always get behind some stealth missions or whatever though. So honestly, yeah, that showcase was really cool. I just like how within that state of play, they did, you know, it's more so the show and tell rather than just, you know, talk. And that's one thing I really appreciated from that state of play is, you know what, they weren't doing a whole bunch of talking, but yes, they were letting the game kind of speak for itself. I don't know, it's just something about that just sort of kind of resonated a little bit more with me though. But that was pretty much it in terms of that state of play and the gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima though. But let me know down in the comment section down below if you're excited for this game and you're going to be able to pick it up. Now, in terms of our last little bit of news, starting today, a brand new Tetris 99 13th Maximus Cup is starting, and it will feature a brand new Animal Crossing theme, and it will last until May the 18th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So within this, yes, you know, Nintendo dropped out a brand new theme. You can try to get this Animal Crossing theme. It is starting now, so make sure to jump on it right now. You got to get up to like 100 points in order to kind of keep the theme though, but it was only a matter of time before we actually managed to get an Animal Crossing thing within Tetris 99. I was kind of wondering, you know, when were they actually gonna, you know, go ahead and just drop this or whatever though. But we finally got it though, and that's basically what I was gonna be working on the weekend, because I've been collecting every single one of these themes in Tetris 99. I don't know, I just really like that game a whole bunch though. Still haven't gotten that #1 victory. I'm gonna keep trying on that though, but honestly, yeah, don't forget about that. So make sure you put the time up in there if you really want to make sure and get that theme though. But that about does it in terms of all the different things I wanted to talk about in terms of all the gaming news that happened within this past week though. But let me know down in the comment section down below, what gaming news topics really caught your interest? Was it the brand new first new look at next gen games through the Unreal Engine 5 that Epic Games built that demo for, running natively on a PlayStation 5 prototype? Did that get you excited? Was it some news confirmations of, you know, the new conference that Ubisoft is basically revealing, or the little bit of disappointment that, you know what, Square Enix isn't going to have like a big, you know, showcase of games all at one time? The matter of fact that they're just going to basically stagger and release those individually though. Or are you excited for that brand new Ghost of Tsushima game and them showcasing off all of that sweet gameplay though? Or are you super hyped and pumped like me for that brand new Paper Mario game that came out of left field though? But if the rumors are true, we could be getting a whole lot more stuff with Mario relating for the 35th anniversary. Let me know down in the comment section down below about what you thought about any of these news topics or anything else that I was not even able to stick within this video though. So make sure to leave your thoughts down in that comment section down below though. But that about does it in terms of this Gamer's Brief, y'all. So remember, y'all, until whatever video I make next, this is Megazard X signing out for this week's Gamer's Brief.